Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, this is Lithium017 from my channel, Nintendo Collecting 101, bringing you all of my Nintendo figurines. If you've ever played Super Smash Bros. Before, you will know that there was a gallery. As you played through the game, you could unlock all of these different trophies from Nintendo's history, so I decided to do that in real life, and I've been collecting figurines for over 4 or 5 years now, probably. On this shelf is over 150 different figurines, spanning most of Nintendo's major franchises. I decided to bring this shelf in because my room really needed a place for all of my figurines. A lot of you were commenting that I should get them off of my gaming shelf because they were covering up a lot of my games. And yes, it was a little annoying trying to get to my games from all the figures. So thank you for that suggestion. I think that was wise. This shelf I had already. I modeled it a little bit differently. I took off the top part so that it fit perfectly, and now it fits in very well with my Super Mario Bros. 3 background. Yes, there's only 4 levels. I could add the 5th level if I wanted to, but then it would be covering up that wall, as I said. So there is 14 different sets of figurines that I have here. Of course, the top shelf here, as you are seeing, is the Mario figurines. So I would classify these PVC figures as their own set. There is a lot of them, yes, there's quite a few of them. Most of them on this top shelf are all from that same set. So who do I actually have here? Well, let's start with the good guys side. Yes, I have a good guys side, and then also a bad guys side. So on the good guys side, you have many different colors of Toad, including Toadsworth and Toadette. Then you have 5 different colored Yoshis. You have Mario in a few different suits, as well as Princess Peach. And then finally, our captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, Mario. On the bad side, you have the 7 Koopa Kids, which look pretty fantastic. A Goomba and a Paragoomba with Wario. Then you have a few Paratroopas, and you have a Hammer Bro, as well as just a normal Koopa with a green shell. And then the leader of the dark side, Bowser. On the shelf, I also put the Club Nintendo reward that came in the question mark box, and that was a platinum reward. That statue fits in quite well right there. And then on the front of this shelf, I have all of these little figurines from the Mario universe. That was actually out of a chess set. So the only Daisy figurine that I have is a really small Daisy that you see right there. Eventually, I would like to get a big size one if it ever comes out. Now, this shelf has Megaman figures, Kirby, Donkey Kong, and Pikmin. The Megaman figures are a set of 6. If you buy each figure brand new, they came with small pieces to eventually build this special figure here, this Megaman, and that looks like a great set indeed. In the middle here, you see 5 Kirby figurines, and I was searching for Kirby figurines for a long time before I decided on this set. I really wanted a lot of my figures to be the same size, so that I could kind of display them as if they were in Smash Bros. The Donkey Kong set of figurines, I don't have a lot of them, I have 7 of them. Actually, I have quite a few of them. I am missing a few more that I could get. Clubba comes to mind that I would like to get, and Daisy looks very strange to me, but Donkey Kong looks amazing, same with Diddy Kong, and I absolutely am in love with this King K Rool figure. That cost me a pretty penny. Now, Pikmin doesn't have a lot of memorabilia or figurines, so the only ones I could get are very, very tiny, and Captain Olimar indeed is microscopic compared to the other figurines that I have. He is just a few centimeters tall, so he really doesn't fit in with everything else, but I wanted something from Pikmin, so I decided to pick that up. That's actually from Pikmin 2. It includes the white Pikmin and the purple Pikmin, and that is not a complete set, but I do have some of the other little special figurines that goes with it. On the third shelf, this is predominantly my Zelda shelf, but it also obviously has Kid Icarus, Metroid, Sonic, and Pokemon. So here you are seeing a sealed figure of Pit from Figma. I need to do unboxing of that still. Then you see Samus from the Metroid Prime GameCube version. 6 Sonic figurines. I do not believe those are authentic though, but that's okay. I need to get a better Sonic figurine that's a bit larger. And then we'll skip over Zelda for a moment and we'll go to the Pokemon figurines with Team Rocket, Ash, Misty, and Brock, as well as a Pikachu. I do have all 151 original Pokemon in a frame set, but they do not go on the shelf. Not yet anyways. And then for the Zelda figurines, there's a set of 4 Twilight Princess figures, the Ganondorf figure that came with Wind Waker HD, and then Ganon's horse as well as Impa's horse. I'm missing a few more from that set. Here in the middle is a set of 6 figurines from several Zelda games, including Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Skyward Sword. And on the left side, you see some smaller Zelda figurines, as well as the right side, that's the same set. Those go together, and those look like they're from Spirit Tracks. On the bottom shelf, the last shelf, is Fire Emblem and Earthbound, as well as a few other knickknacks from the Mario universe that came in the chest set. Here is a set of 6 Fire Emblem figures, and then a set of 8 Earthbound figures. These are the larger clay figures. These are probably the most expensive figures I have in my collection. They do come in very special boxes that you can see here, and you can see Ness right there from Earthbound, or Mother too. So those are very expensive figures. Those are probably the most expensive ones I have, but Ness is one of my favorites. He's amazing. And then, of course, as I mentioned, you just have the coins and the shells from the chess set. As I said, there are over 150 different figurines on this shelf. Let me know your thoughts on this shelf. As I said, some people were mentioning that I should get a separate one in this room to display all the figurines. Thank you very much for your advice. I do listen to your advice. I listen to your comments. I read almost all of them. I try to get back to my audience and communicate with them, and I'm always trying to improve my room. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to fill that like bucket, follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, and remember, as always, game on.